Hi guys, Q11CN in B slot. Yeah, the entrance is fine. We're just because we're not used to it, and this is another reason why I want you to do it. Is I want you to, you remember that thing I was saying in one of the other sessions? Is I want you to start feeling more comfortable in your B slot. Well, if you can get comfortable in the entrances and being ready to move, it's just going to really work on your awareness and focus. So we take a really nice cue out, and then we have a really good look at it, another really good look at it, and then we key it. And this is what will change. As we start doing this stuff more and more, as you come through the door, it'll be like an F. You'll see everything there, and you'll be letting go of the grips. We'll pick up our anticipation. B slot 11s. Really nice timing, guys. Check this out. So we got Marconi and Manuel doing a superb job of getting going through the center. There's that picture. There's the halfway picture, and that's what's missing in the A slot. Just a little more patience and the direction at the start of the move. So in the A slot, we're just rotating and kind of backing around the corner, and Manuel's going too soon. Whereas in this one, Manuel's doing a really nice job getting his hips going through to here. Felipe is kind of hanging out, rotating with him. And then there's that picture. Superb. Marconi, great job in the B slot, and also Fred as well. We'll have a look at that on the next time round. This is the build. All right, and it actually is the only real problem on this jump that I see is the build of the 11. Here's the center point. Here's the long axis. We want everything to build through there. So Fred and Felipe, you guys need to stay on your axis. But what happens is it kind of backs around the corner. You see that? It's backed round. So we start, here's the long axis, so we're expecting these guys to stay on that axis there. But look at where it finally builds. We're 90 degrees off heading. It's a real waste of energy. So the way to fix this, imagine if you guys were building a star now. Felipe and Fred, you could see where these two are. You'd see the long axis, and you'd put yourself right through there, and that would allow the piece to not over rotate. And so the star is a reference you can use pretty much throughout your engineering in the four-way. Is if you're in a formation that you're not too sure, let's say the end of a 22 or in a 13 or in a Q going to an 11, think about what would I do if I was moving into a star now, because an 11 is a round open-centered formation and it has the same geometry, if you like, as a star. But instead now we get that long move round, and now how can we even debrief that block when no one is ready to go? Alrighty. Even on that one. So that's a consistent problem with the build. Everything else, guys, on this jump is going pretty good. Actually, sorry, I say that. Felipe, I think I've mentioned this to you once before. Stay more open on the C. Looks like you're over presenting here. Just split the move. I know you've got an N coming up afterwards, but rather than doing this big rotation into here, and now I know it makes you shorter into the N, but it gets very confusing and bustable. I'd bust you on that on quite a lot of the Cs. So the picture I want to see you here is just stay at 90 degrees to Fred. That's your reference on the C. So again, the 11s are fantastic apart from the build. That's closer to it. So you kind of want to stop right there, Felipe. That's your move, and then Fred should just pop in. Just have a look. That's probably one of the better. So Q to 11. That's one of the better builds. Nice. And then guys, learn on the front, please learn what's going on here and take that into your A slot, please.